Hey, World Entertainment, and after we saw the teaser trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, we all speculated on one particular aspect of that trailer, and now Sean Levy has come out and confirmed what we were all speculating. Bit of a spoiler if you don't want to know this, so you can skip ahead, but what we all speculated in the trailer was the fact that it looked like Wade and Vanessa were no longer together. There was just something about the way that scene went, and her calling him buddy and stuff. We all kind of went, this looks like these two aren't together anymore. Well, that is all confirmed now, that they are in fact not together. In fact, Vanessa has a new boyfriend. So the speculation now will be, well, who's the new boyfriend? So Sean Levy was doing an interview with Total Film, and he gave a few breadcrumbs, they say, for details. So what he confirms is that it takes place 6 years after Deadpool 2, which makes sense because that's how long it's been since Deadpool 2 back in 2018. But he says this is what he describes Wade and stuff as. He says he's proving to be useless at selling cars, hawking blind Al's blood pressure meds to make rent, and his beloved Vanessa has a new boyfriend. So that's what he says about this. So we're learning a couple of things there. One, Wade for some reason is selling cars. Okay, makes no sense, but alright. He's hawking blind Al's blood pressure meds for rent, so obviously he's struggling to make ends meet. And then of course Vanessa has a new boyfriend. So then the question we'll all have is, well, who's the boyfriend? Now we know that she's probably not going to be in this movie a hell of a lot. She's probably just going to be in the beginning of the movie. And we knew that when we were hearing that they were halfway through filming, before she even announced that she was finally cast in the movie. And she's already come out and told us basically how small of a role she has in this. Because she made a statement as well saying, I finished my shooting days on it already. Marana Baccarin told comicbook.com or comicbookmovie.com last December. So this is back in December. She had already finished filming. And she says, I think the film is now underway again after the strike, and I think it's going to be quite good, yeah. I think fans are in for a fun surprise. So she only got announced sometime like September or October or something, if I remember correctly, that she was finally cast in Deadpool 3. And then we're hearing that she was already finished by December. So it's looking like she's basically a cameo in this movie. And then she was asked, could we finally see her transform into blue-skinned copycat? And she says, I think yes, but I think she's also competing with a very large universe. So whether or not she actually becomes that character or not, we don't know. Now, the interesting part about this is Wade, when you look at the first two movies, basically everything he did was for Vanessa. So the fact that he's just going to be fine and wandering around in Deadpool and Wolverine without her doesn't quite make sense. Like, think about it, when he gets the cancer diagnosis in the first Deadpool, it's why he goes for this radical treatment which turns him into Deadpool. He gets terrified to go near her because of how he looks now, but he's still watching over her and he's still trying to get back with her. You know, he goes through all of that stuff, and by the end they realise she's his weakness, takes him, or her, sorry, and we get how the end of the movie happens. Then we look at the second movie. They, spoiler if you haven't seen the second movie I suppose, but they kill her off and he loses himself after that. He tries to off himself constantly throughout that movie. He's just a walking disaster without her. You know, he blows himself up. He steps in front of the cars, he lets himself get shot and stuff. He's just constantly trying to top himself until he gets that chance to go back in time and change that event and saves her, which he does. So how and why are they broken up come this movie? And will it be the case that because it'll be multiverse, will he end up in this area where he can get Vanessa back? And maybe that's where this the copycat version of her comes in, that it's, oh, I've got a new Vanessa, but she also has powers. It's possible, you know. I think if she's giving away that, yeah, we probably will see her as the blue-skinned copycat, the fact that they're saying they're broken up kind of lends itself very much to that's how they're gonna fix that situation. But again, who could the boyfriend be? Well, if you're looking at the trailer and we're seeing that room for Wade's birthday or whatever it is, and I think it's his birthday, there's only a handful of people in that room, and if it's one of those people, I would be pointing and speculating, because he saved both of them, that she's ended up with the dude Peter. Because remember, Peter just randomly wanders in for the job of being part of X-Force, and Wade is just like, you're hired. And then of course he gets puked on with the acid and he dies and stuff. And then when Wade's changing time, he saves Peter. He's like, just go home, dude. Just leave. Walk away. So it's kind of, if the boyfriend is in that room, in that trailer, I'm saying it's probably Peter. Just because he went back in time and saved both of them. And it's just the way they try and make it funny. But there's the information that we have now, that it is confirmed that Wade and Vanessa are no longer a couple in Deadpool 3, which also leans into why she probably has such a minimal role from what we understand in this movie. So what do you guys think about this? Let us know in the comments. Are you even interested in Deadpool and Wolverine, or do you think it's just a cash grab because it's, oh look, Logan and Wade together, finally, again. Real Deadpool and real Wolverine, that should be. Let us know anyway. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.